Итак, всем... Нет, не так начинаю. Я не так начинаю. Йоу, всем привет. Вот так я начинаю. Микрофон включи. Блять. Йоу, зрители, всем привет! Я вернулся наконец-то в онлайн, и я Максим, Продиус, аранжировщик, мастер, сведение мастер и так далее. Вот, давно меня не было в эфире, в Ютубе, на Твиче, так что рад всех видеть. Добро пожаловать на мой канал. Первый же стрим после долгого разрыва. Мы будем смотреть курсы по созданию радио хита. Я был на контракте, я моряк, меня не было 4 месяца с половиной дома. Вот, и эти курсы я получил приглашение, но на них я не присутствовал, я был в Тихом океане как раз в это время. У меня остались записи, и как я могу с вами не поделиться ими. И сегодня будем смотреть и комментировать вместе, так что всем добро пожаловать. Долго тянуть не буду, так что переходим к просмотру. Есть. Так. Курсики. Сейчас я их опущу. Вот так. Да. И я сейчас включу и подгоню под них картинку, чтобы я вам не мешал. Как оно будет? Значит, вот так это все будет. Справа чатик у них, да. Так, справа чатик. Тогда давай меня. Меня, наверное, сюда. Или даже вот сюда. Вот. Тут я хорошо буду сидеть. Так, а чат, наш чат где будет? Наш чатик будет здесь. Наш чатик будет здесь. Хорошо. Так, что по звуку захвата с отсюда?
First things first, can everyone hear that? One's in chat,
Есть
if you can
захват
hear that
звука.
coming through. Cool.
Ну, в общем, будем смотреть.
Oh, moonchild, born under the starlight, in the court of distant dreamers.
Давайте я эту плашку уберу.
High.
Там сидят важные ребята, которые рассказывают нам,
What is it your heart cries?
как сделать радиохит в 2025. Так, с вашего позволения я начну запись. А запись у меня ведется куда? Так. Ну ладно, хорошо, начинаю тогда запись. Чикс, все. Отлично. Больше ничего нас не разделяет к просмотру видео. Я одеваю наушники, потому что для меня тоже здесь будет много информации. Подключайтесь, комментируйте, не стесняйтесь. Это курсы, во-первых, хочу представить, это курсы от мастеринг.com. Вот, я получил приглашение до них. До них я не присутствовал, у меня есть запись. Вот ее сейчас мы и смотрим.
What is going on, world? How are all of you doing? Welcome to Radio Ready Single. It's a beautiful Monday, July 21st. And if you're here, welcome to the coolest thing happening probably in your whole neighborhood, if not planet Earth. And we're excited to have you here. Thanks for being here. Who's ready to get started? One's in chat. If you're ready to rock. If you're brand new, type a 9 in chat if this is your first event with us here at mastering.com. Wow, lots of you.
Whoa.
A big welcome to all of you who are new. A big welcome to all of you who have been doing this with us for a while. Big 2s in chat if this is not your first event with us. Lots of you as well. Welcome back, and a big special welcome to our reverse engineer students in our online school, as well as our membership program, and to everybody else. Welcome, welcome. My name's Caleb Lovelace. I'm the Director of Education for Mastering.com. We are the destination for online audio engineering education. And we have a wonderful program called the Reverse Engineer. Very excited about. And we also have with us Mr. Rob Mazes, somewhere in the ether, watching in, the CEO of Mastering.com, longtime online educator. We have Dane Holmes, maybe. Screen is dark.
I'm here. My camera is just not working all of a sudden, literally.
Cool.
Oh.
Dane's one of the great mentors in our school. He and I are also production partners. We have Chris Giorgio with us today as well, another one of our great mentors here to hang out, and the wonderful, talented Lucy War as well.
Hello, hello.
We're actually going to be working on her demo for the next 5 days, making a real bop of a song out of it. And excited to work with your song, Lucy. Thank you for letting us use it. She's also our incredible student success manager for all our students. She's the shoulder to cry on when people are stuck. We appreciate everything that she does. And this event is in partnership with Native Instruments, Isotope. We're going to be using a lot of their products. Throw a big 8 in chat if you're coming over from those fine
Круто,
folks
они
at
в
Native
партнерке
Instruments,
с Native
Isotope, one of their
Instruments.
emails.
Из Isotope. Ну, и Isotope
Beautiful.
это есть часть Native
A
Instruments.
big welcome to them. They're an incredible partner. We all use their stuff, so it's kind of fun to use their tools on this event when it comes to production, mixing. Let's give an overview of the next few days at least. It's a 5-day event, but let's focus on days 1, 2, and 3. Those are going to be the production days. So we are going to try to simulate the best that we can a
Так, значит, они нам предлагают первый день. Это встреча с артистами. Начинают продакшн, старт продакшена, барабаны и главная структура песни. Второй день будет запись вокала и продакшн вокала. Супер. Третий день это концовка продакшена, атмосфера и что-то там, какие-то, наверное, еще у них, как это сказать, шлифовочки трека, да, получается, они предлагают. Ну, супер, смотрим.
what it's like to work with an artist from start to finish. So Lucy sent over a demo. It's essentially just piano and vocals. And the first thing I would do if I was working with an artist is meet with them, talk about it, get their vision. So that's where we will start today as we begin the process. We'll meet with Lucy. Dane will talk to her, and Chris did some production on this as well and knows the vision. So they'll be expressing that to us, maybe sharing some references, talking about the song structure, what needs to be done, what vibe they're going for. And then once we feel comfortable with that, we'll start the production. I bet if I was a betting man, I would bet that Dane works a lot on drums today and gets that main structure really solid. And then in terms of day 2 and day 3, those might flip. So this needs to, in some respects, be fluid to the needs of the producer, needs of the artist, what could work. So we'll either do more production tomorrow, get that really solid, and then do vocal recording and production on day 3, or we'll do vocal recording and production tomorrow if Dane really wants to get those in the track and kind of build around those. Then we'll do that tomorrow, and then day 3 would be finishing and doing all the subtlety and nuance and ear candy and all the beautiful things. So it'll be something like that for the next 3 days. And then days 4 and 5 will be mixing and mastering this very same track. So we're going to see the whole process from literally meeting with the artist, going all the way through to the very end, to the master.
Давай посмотрим, интересно.
And get to see how the sausage is made, as they say. It's going to be a ton of fun. So why do we do these events? If you're new to mastering.com, you'll know we love to provide a ton of great free content and build community for musicians. We have some awesome communities that people come and interact with each other that are totally free, and we love to do free content like this. And if you've been on our YouTube channel, you know there's like really extensive, we're not talking, you know, little clickbaity things, but like 10-hour videos on compression, for example, or something like that. We have a lot of great free content on there, and we love to do these events as well. We got to get out of our basements. We got to get together, come together a little bit, and interact with each other. It's a little easy to get weird spending too much time alone in the basement in our little studios. So let's come together. Let's learn some things. Let's interact with each other. Let's be a positive, supportive community.
Да, кстати, у них очень много всякого бесплатного контента по эквализации. Мы будем смотреть курс. Я получил приглашение на него, и также я там не был, не участвовал. По компрессии у них просто бесплатный курс лежит на ютубчике, так что все посмотрим. Сейчас мы будем этот курс смотреть 5 дней, скажем так, подряд.
To focus on over the next 3 days. We're really anti-industry gatekeeping here. So even though we're using Native Instrument stuff, Isotope stuff, don't get hung up on the gear or those tools in particular. They're great tools, but never have a mindset that you need something to be creative or to make great stuff. Gear can be important, tools are great, but I've heard great productions with like free and cheap plugins and totally in the box. Don't let any of that be a mindset hurdle for any of you. You can do great stuff with what you have, and don't forget that. I think it's important. There's a lot of bad actors out there trying to confuse you, telling you to buy everything, but knowledge is king. And really it comes down to your ears, your room, and your knowledge of the tools and processes. Those are far more important than any of the tools that you use in particular, like the specific things. So work with what you have, be creative, keep creating. That's what it's all about. And definitely no mindset issues. Of course, yes, replays will be available. We'll send those out after each day. So don't worry about that if you have to hop off. But try to be here so that you can engage and interact. That's kind of part of the thing, right? The other thing is we're pretty anti-tips and tricks, so it's not about, the preset or the template. We're not going to be throwing any of that stuff at you. We want to go deeper. We want to help you learn the tools more deeply and the processes more deeply. We're going to focus on critical listening. And remember, this is music. Despite all the technical stuff that we're going to do over the next few days, in reality, it all has to come back to emotion. If Lucy's track doesn't speak, if it doesn't have great emotion, what's the point of doing the art? Art is the part of us that we leave with people. It has to be accurate to that. Okay? So let's focus on and remember that. If you take a 30K foot view of the entire event and everything, really try to keep out of the weeds. Don't worry about like the micro details that are easily Googleable. Focus on the big picture stuff, the big picture mindset, the big picture processes. And one of the things we're going to come back to time and time again is how to express emotion through the elements of production, movement, atmosphere, and character. What's really fun about the program that we have, our reverse engineer program, is that we actually teach production last. So when we get there, our students already know all the tools and we can really focus on the most important thing, which is emotion. And we teach them to the things that create emotion, which are movement, atmosphere, and character. And so notice as Dane is creating this week, what movement element, what atmospheric elements, and how he shapes and sound designs through character, how is that changing and affecting the emotion to enhance what Lucy was trying to do with her song? If you can get some of that, regardless of the little things that are so good.
Если кто-то что-то не понимает, я переведу. Предыдущий слайд, между прочим, был очень важный. Они, tips and tricks, won't cut it. Типа, не игнорируй это. Первое, знай свои инструменты глубоко. 2, критическое прослушивание своих треков. И вообще в момент написания трека, в момент сведения надо критически к этому относиться всегда. То есть, чем более критично или критически вы относитесь к своему материалу, тем быстрее вы вносите всякие поправки в него. Тем быстрее происходит, скажем так, момент написания, сведения, мастеринга. И это все про эмоции, скажем так. Это правда.
Despite all the technical...
Без эмоций, если тебе твой материал не приносит эмоций, он не принесет никому. Если он даже тебе не нравится, то как это кому-то может понравиться?
Stuff that we're going to do over the next few... So notice as Dane is creating this week, what movement element, what atmosphere...
Да, значит дальше. Фокус на мышлении, фокус на постановке своего мышления, фокус на процессе, фокус как передать express emotion through the movement, atmosphere, character. Это сфокусироваться, как можно передать свою эмоцию через movement, это через какие-то движения, скорее всего, в треке, через атмосферу и через характер песни.
Elements and how he shapes and sound designs through character. How is that changing and affecting the emotion to enhance what Lucy was trying to do with her song? If you can get some of that, regardless of the little things that are so Googleable and easy, if you can take that stuff away, it's really going to move the needle big time for you. And we can do that in just 5 days. That'll really help. A little about Dane. He's a hip-hop, pop producer, one of the great mentors at our school. He and I also produced together under the moniker Dangerless. So we've been producing together for, 15 years or so. Hey, Dane. Is everything working for you?
Got the cam working.
Good.
Yeah, we're good.
Well done. And again, the artist, Miss Lucy War. Is this photo okay? I found one online of you. Is this a good
What a
one?
throwback.
Is that one an old one?
It's a very old one.
Oldie but a goodie.
Why not?
I love the flash.
There you
I
go.
love the flashback.
It's beautiful. All right. Well, that's enough for me. Let's dive in. Let's just get to the meat of things. Let's dive into production. I'm going to turn things over to Dane and talk a lot less.
Let's go. I'm gonna share my screen.
Так, все,
So what are we
поехали.
doing here today, guys? We're gonna work on some music. Is that what they called me in for?
That's what it is.
Yeah, maybe.
Or am I gonna produce?
You are.
I just got called like 2 minutes ago.
Hey, Dane, come produce in front of thousands of people.
No, super excited to be here with all of you. I mean, first things first, like let's just listen to this demo, right? Should we do that, Lucy,
Работает
and then we can
в
kind of talk
Logic.
about maybe a game?
Yeah. Well,
You can-
whatever. Yeah, whatever you want. Go for it.
So Lucy has a really cool ability to just like sing whatever style she wants. She's like in this, like we did a record in Nashville that was super like alt pop, almost like a cross between like a Taylor Swift and I don't know, Sabrina Carpenter, something or other. And then here, like she sent this over actually quite a few months back, and Chris actually sent it to me because Chris and Lucy obviously living together, they're a thing, and they work together all the time. You are a thing, right? Last time I checked.
Yeah.
I hope so.
In more ways than one. Like they're a killer duo. Just the music they put out is really, really killer. They do a lot of stuff for sync and whatnot, which is super fun. But she sent over this vocal or this demo with just a vocal and some instrumentals, and was like, "Hey, Daisy Jones and the Six. Like we want to do something. We're inspired by that." So this is really stripped down, raw vocal, no processing, some basic production elements in the background. So what I want to do is just listen through this and then maybe listen to like the reference that that she's given. So that Daisy Jones and the Six record that came out. Is anyone familiar with that? Like
I can see someone in the chat
movie?
has been like, yes,
Oh my gosh,
amazing.
amazing movie. I haven't seen the whole thing. My wife has seen it, but I have listened to
good.
the music. Yeah, the music is insane.
Yeah,
Like
really good.
for music that was made to be usually like when you have music, I don't know, let's say like in a movie there's a scene where like a kid is at a concert and they can't have like original music by somebody else, or so they have to like write something for the show. That's usually like okay, just good enough, passable. These songs that were written for the movie, like in that Fleetwood Mac kind of style, were like killer, super cool. So anyway, I won't talk anymore. Let's just go ahead and listen to this, and then we can dive in. First things first, can everyone hear that? One's in chat, if you can hear that coming through. Cool.
Oh, moonchild, born under the starlight, in the court of distant dreamers, keep your head held high. Oh, moonchild, what is it your heart cries? Or the whispers in the window, how to carry you home. You were here before your time, caught up in the whiplash, in that honeydew glow, under the indigo moon. Oh, moonchild, what is it your heart cries? Oh, the whispers in the window, how to carry
Очень широко гитарка звучит.
So run, wild child, run with the wolves, wild child. Give it up, don't ever look back. You are your muse, wild child. Oh, run, wild child, run with the wolves, wild child. And give it up, don't ever look back. And you are your muse, wild child.
в правом ухе гитару вообще там жесть какая-то играется.
Captured still amongst the rain, like a portrait out of place between this world and the next. The soul balanced by a thread. Oh, moonchild, born under the starlight, in the court of distant dreamers, keep your head held high. Oh, moonchild, what is it your heart cries? Oh, the whispers in the wind know how to carry you.
All right. Great little demo. Pretty just stripped back and nice. For everyone wondering, yeah, it's just like that's very common to get a demo like this as a producer. Guitar and vocal or piano and vocal, something like this. Pretty common for someone to send something like this over. Now it's our job to make it sound great and full and fleshed out. There's a lot to do on this song. So this isn't the end product. This is the beginning product.
Yeah, definitely not the end.
But
Yeah.
the bones are good. It's a beautiful song, Lucy.
Yeah, I like the bones and everything that's there. I actually think the performance is sounding really cool too. So you never know, like we may get to the point where we go, okay, we want to like retrack this. And every once in a while you come across a vocal that is just like it's good. Like you can't recapture the original emotion that was captured in the moment.
Yeah.
They felt something, and this is not outside of the realm of possibility where we just like we go, you know what, like this is great the way it is, and
Yeah.
it's we try to retract something and then it's like, oh, we can't quite get to where we're that sometimes you do, sometimes you don't. It's just you kind of go with what you can't label something like, oh, because this is a scratch vocal, and say that it's not possible to use this. I think it's really important to remember that. So don't ever like throw the scratch vocal out completely, especially if it's done well. Like this sounds like the vocal recording sounds good. But yeah. What do we want to do from here? So we can talk about song structure, just fill them in. Lucy, I don't know if you want to like give them some thoughts on what the like how you're going and straying off of the path of like a typical song structure. I actually had to reach out to Lucy and be like, okay, what's this? Where are we going with the song? It's definitely not traditional. Like you can see we have a course.
And it's like the first song that I've done like this where it is really random in terms of structure, but I kind of see it as like this peak. I saw somebody say like, oh, the R's feel like repetitive, and it's because I kind of have this vision of it really blowing up in that section and being like a big arc of emotion and energy coming up here, building, and then dropping back again for the verse 2 that we've got at bar 53. So kind of this big, again, that Fleetwood Mac vibe where it kind of breaks out, and even in the Daisy Jones ref that we've got, very ethereal, very, I kind of like the imagery of kind of like fantasy, woodland, earthy. It's all around like Wild Child and all that sort of stuff. So I want it to have that feeling and building, and then
Cool.
don't do
that. Definitely gonna be doing some drum work today. depending on how things go, it may go really, really quick. And that's like, we get the drums all locked in. I at the very least, want to get like the drum patterns in. The sounds of the drums might change later on, but I want to get like a really good foundation for drums structurally and just like overall feel. And so I've actually got like some of the native instruments. I have a native instruments kit. I also have a kit that comes from one of our friends here, happens to be our president, Mr. Will Evans, and he's a part of a company that creates sample packs. So there's some drums there we might look into, but I'll just give you a little sample of like how this stuff sounds. Like right out the box, it sounds pretty cool. Good work. So it's like a little bit tighter. I'm thinking, okay, 70s-ish rock kind of vibe. Lucy, you tell me. Are you feeling
No, I trust your instincts. Yeah.
Yeah, in fact, let's go ahead and listen to the drums on that one song that you mentioned. It's this Look at Us Now. Can we play this right now, or are we going to get flat? Is this like going to get taken down?
No, it's fine.
If we play this, are we good?
It's fine.
Caleb, cool. All right, let's go ahead and play on this song. So this is a part of the album that came out with this movie. I'm listening for stylistically. Okay, I'm picking up on like a couple things. I'm picking up on like a big part of what dates something is the type of like the tone of the drums and the use of like reverb or like the lack of reverb. So the drums are definitely like more forward and like more dry. Even if there's reverb being used, it's going to have the feeling of just being more forward and dry rather than like, oh, we're like cranking up the compression on like a room, like a drum room mic. So I'm going to be paying attention to that. Like when I choose the sounds, I'm going to do my best to try to like mimic that. For one, I really like that sound. I like the drier. I've really like the drier kind of 70s drum tone has really grown on me. I think that what makes this modern for me is like for one, it's like a louder, more compressed song. You can hear, like if we were to play like actual like Fleetwood Mac, like I don't know if anyone has a good suggestion for. Yeah.
Ну, у Fleetwood
So-
Mac барабаны без ревера.
Like, it's not going to be as loud. It's going
Сухие
to be more
такие.
dynamic, right? Like the older stuff here. And this is like remastered too. So this is louder than it originally was, right? So it's like the instrumentation and we call this like the crest factor, and we won't get too much into mastering stuff. But that'll be later when you watch Jake. But it's basically like, what's the average kind of like range in which the loudness sits, right? The average, like, is it here where like the quiet is really quiet and the loud is really loud? Is it more up here where like the quiet is up here and the loud is here? So it's all that kind of stuff. And so the more modern stuff is just all the instruments are more compressed and kind of closer together. And that's just a modern thing. It's a modern take on stuff.
It's interesting for Dane to talk about this, and don't let it be lost on you, because I think sometimes when we're producing in a style that we consider like maybe an older style, we're actually not trying to usually try to recreate an old style fully, like in every aspect. We want to, I always talk to my students about the crossover between familiar and innovative. That's where the beautiful music that's coming out right now usually sits. It's something that's familiar in certain ways. So there's parts of it that throw back to an era or a style, but it's done in a different way that feels fresh and new, so that the listener is getting a new experience. That's what is going to create people to re-engage with it or engage with it because they've already heard that old stuff, and they maybe some of their favorite bands, but they already have those people. We have to do something slightly different to give it a new, fresh sound. So let's find that crossover, and let me kick out this spammer. Maybe Rob can do it.
Yeah. What's going on here?
Someone
get-
woke up today and was like, today I'm going to get on a very niche production webinar and just spam. That's what they woke up today and said to themselves.
It's just funny. The bigger these events get, the more interesting those things are. Anyway,
Yeah, those people are great.
I guess it's a sign to show that like we're growing. Anyway,
A lot of you.
I'm gonna listen to this one more time, like after listening to what we just heard, and just pay attention to what I was talking about. Like the low end information and the low mid information all has kind of come up to the level of like the high end information, and that's like usually like you'll listen to get your ears calibrated to this sound. And let's go to like earth, wind, and fire, or whatever. I always get the like order of those words wrong. Listen to how much brighter and less low end there is in the. So like listen to the snare. Like this tiny snare, but like it works for this song. It works for that. It works for this context of this song, and the low end is not there, but it's fun. Everything is like cool with this song. But we're gonna kind of bring things into 2025, and yeah, like we're gonna have a more full sound. But we're gonna keep the kind of that vintage tone. I think is the biggest thing. Vintage tone with a little bit more modern sort of frequency spectrum. So I'm gonna be thinking about those things like when I do the production side of things. When we get to the mixing side with Jake, he's gonna pay attention to these things as well, just more focused with the mix side of things and make sure that we're landing in the right areas. But it starts with honestly, it starts with this conversation in the beginning of where are we headed sonically, dynamically, like all those things are things. And because I can master music and I have mastered music, obviously, like being in, a mentor in our school, that's that's the way that we teach is in reverse, starting with mastering. So I keep the end in mind, and it really helps me to kind of define the things that I want to do. Anyway, enough rambling. I think from here.
Did you have any specific sections where you had a vision of something you wanted? No, I'm not asking you. I'm asking Lucy and Chris.
Not talking to you, Dane.
Yeah. I'll shut up.
In all honesty, apart from that break, like I said, I kind of want that's like the main piece for me, that I want it to feel very explosive.
Which part?
That break.
Instrumental break. So what was your vision on that?
Big drums. I think timing wise as well, like playing with going into double time in the second half. But I'm happy to see where Dane takes it, and see, it sounds like we're on the same page. So, yeah.
Cool.
I think just one extra thing you see to point out is the R's are probably going to have stacks.
Yeah, definitely.
Even if we do decide to keep sections of this, or if we retrack or whatever, there's probably going to be some building of the production from those R's, so that it feels like it's building and there's more support and that kind of thing.
100%. Yeah, and even with some of I would want to add harms and stuff like that. So yeah.
So let's listen to this section really quick.
So we'll have big vocal stacks, is what you're saying?
Yeah.
Cool.
Go from the build. I feel like, Dane. I feel like it's from there from that. Yeah.
One thing I like to do is just like color these sections, and that way I can quickly look at them.
Run, wild child.
Yeah, I hear that.
Run with the wolves, wild child. Give it up, don't ever look back. You are your muse, wild child. Oh, run, wild child. Run with the wolves, wild child. And give it up, don't ever look back. And you are your muse, wild child.
Получается, сейчас они раскинули трек по составляющим и будут, наверное, сюда добавлять инструменты, я так понимаю.
Not the world's best like finger drummer, but
I was gonna say, look at Dane go with his little drumming fingers.
yeah. But is that kind of like the feel? That's kind of
Yeah. I mean, Chris, you're a drummer. I mean, probably
Chris.
faster in the.
Chris needs to
No,
try.
I mean, I love it. I love those moments where the snare is more syncopated and it's like kind of filling in the space between the vocals. So definitely playing with that. Yeah, Lucy had the idea of having like a moment where it doubles and the drums become double time at some point to drive it forward.
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe to, add more energy to it, but you might be able to create more elevation and movement just with like Atmos and synths and vocally bits and stuff. So definitely don't feel tied to doing that, but exploring it might be cool just as an option.
Yeah. Yeah, it's interesting. Like a lot of times you think that like one instrument is gonna fill something in, or that it needs a certain pattern or certain thing, when in reality, like the Atmos goes, right?
Mom, just have
So-
fun.
I personally just hear like fills, in the right places in this sort of like halftime kind of thing, but I don't know. Let me just play it this really quick.
Run, wild child. Run with the wolves, wild child. Give it up, don't ever look back. You are your muse, wild child. Oh, run, wild child. Run with the wolves, wild child. And give it up, don't ever look back. And you are your muse, wild child.
And then it would feel awkward, I feel like, to go from like that halftime to like a double time. So if we were to do double time, what do you think? Like come in right away with that, or let me just do this.
Muse, wild child.
It just feels weird to me to have it like
It's too much. Like
feels
it's
too much.
pretty-
Yeah.
Yeah,
If you
it's
want-
just gonna
If you want that energy, we can create that energy with other
In other
elements.
parts.
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree. I don't think the
Yeah,
drum.
yeah.
Yeah, for sure. Ride
Ну да, в
cymbals.
первом припеве
I
надо,
only have
чтобы
so many
оно
fingers and
half
can only,
был, даб-
like
double
I don't,
или
yeah,
как,
I'm not
half.
like, again, just feeling this out. I'm gonna program these things probably one at a time, but I'm kind of down to just like throw these things in and record them really quick just so that we can start thinking about other instrumentation. I'm not going to spend a whole lot of time like picking different sounds, although I do have this Abbey Road kit up, and we can kind of like switch between the two. All we have to do is like drag the MIDI down after we record it. So I'm going to just throw some basic patterns in really quick. Let's go back to here actually and just get like this kick little build.
So run, wild child, run with the wolves, wild child. Give it up, don't ever look back. You are your muse, wild child. Oh, run, wild child, run with the wolves, wild child. And give it up, don't ever look back. And you are your muse, wild child.
All right, so I'm gonna reperform like when it gets into here, but I'm like okay with that build for now. Just gonna cut this off here and re-record starting from here. And I think I'll just do a basic for now. Again, I'm gonna like fill these things in, but I'm gonna do a basic pattern just with like kick and snare and open hat.
Muse, wild child.
It's getting ugly really fast.
You'll get it.
I'm gonna
No
redo it.
judgment, man. It's all good. We're just figuring it out.
Let's do this. I'm not gonna do fills now. I'm just gonna do the straight pattern, and then we're gonna do another track with fills.
Muse, wild child.
Way this thing doesn't go off the rails like first thing.
Muse, wild child.
I can honestly just like repeat that right there. Let's see here. Just gonna go ahead and quantize it. Yep, and then we can repeat that, and I'm gonna throw in like another track. We'll name this, let's see, kick snare for now. I really like some of the Abbey Road like hats. Their hats and percussion are killer. So maybe something like that.
Muse, wild child.
So here, I think we could pick it up with like a ride, like a double time ride type thing. So I'm gonna record that in. Okay. So, some of the velocities I need to come in and just the velocities are going to dictate like the tone. These things are sampled in a very smart and clever way to give you different tones depending on how hard you hit these things. So I'm going to go ahead and pay attention to kind of how that sounds. Like I could go in and use like compression and whatnot, but really what I need to do is just come in and make these things sound the way that they need to, like the sample layers themselves. So that first hit might be, yeah, it might be cool to have that land there. Cool. And I could bring that down in volume. You hear how it changes? The sample itself just changed from 95 to 96. So they need to have it on a separate track. Let's see. Let me just solo the drums really quick. This guy was a little too loud. That wasn't loud enough.
То есть то, что он стартует с тарелок сразу, это ничего, да? И работает по ним весь припев, получается. Вот это радиохит. Когда ты на радио у нас такое присылаешь, нам говорят сразу, что это зарок-версия музыки вообще.
Hitting that a little too hard.
На украинском радио такого нет.
And this is where we're going to have this guy. Anyways, so I'm going to bring that over. Let's see, which one is that? That is...
Ну, возможно, он еще поменяет это 300 раз. Как бы это так.
Check out the velocity we hit it at here.
В Cubase, кстати, все легче управляется намного.
Let's fill this one in. Maybe we like increase the velocity here just for this like latter half, so that we can like maybe this thing just keeps rocking here, like, right? Repeat this. Maybe that's gonna be too much.
Да, надо слушать всегда.
You know, maybe we like take these out. And what's cool is that like really smart like sample creators will create round robins. So even if you have the same MIDI note, you can actually kind of hear I've repeated that and copied that. But because this isn't just like an audio sample, this is on a round robin, meaning there's actually multiple samples for the same that are going through like a cycle, like a round robin cycle. And they're just cycling through to give it that more realistic feel, which is like the greatest thing, right? And that's why MIDI, you can get away with MIDI drums these days, and people won't know. Like they would never know that it was programmed if it's done the right way. So let's just like listen to this whole thing with, and just kind of see what more other tweaking we would need to do. Let's just get the feel. I have to like, I don't know about anyone else, but like I have to get context. Like this is huge actually. Like I can't just like repeat the same section over and over again. Like I'll work in the weeds like we just did there, but then I have to like step back out and look at the whole thing and see like how does this feel compared to like where we came from. So I have to kind of go through this build section again and make sure, okay, does it feel right in the context of where we just came from? Like I have to keep that whole journey perspective in mind.
Run, wild child, run with the wolves, wild child. Give it up, don't ever look back.
А как сразу барабанчики, да, добавляют жизни к треку.
All right, so it's like it sags in energy, and what I want to do is not have I don't want it to sag in energy. Like when it hits, I want it to hit right here. So part of this could be like the velocity of some of these notes. Let me just come in here and did I lose? Oh, you know what? What I'm realizing? Did I copy in the right thing here? Oh, we're just missing this crash here. That really helps to like establish that like downbeat energy feel. And then I'm gonna go over here, turn all the way up. That's my kick. And I think we could just turn this up here in this section. All right, and probably compress it as well. That was too crazy, whatever that was. Not sure where that's coming from. I think it might be here. Might not. Why not? There's songs with two drummers in them, two hi-hats going, two crash cymbals, all that stuff. I'm gonna just turn this thing back on, unmute these, and see if we can't get just a little bit more energy feel. Cool. I'm starting to feel like okay as like a demo kind of with that. Let me just listen back.
Run, wild child, run with the wolves, wild child. Give it up, don't ever look back.
Наспамил тарелок и рад сидит.
Yeah, it still feels like we need more energy here. So I'm gonna pump it up a little bit. Where are we at? I like to bring, at this point, I like to bring like things down to meet the drums. I'm kind of like a gain staging. I'm like kind of OCD about my gain staging. So rather than like turning everything up, like drums keep turning up or whatever, I'm gonna turn these things down. So I'm gonna just take this down like 2 decibels and see where that lands us. And then I'm gonna turn this down 2 decibels.
Run, wild child, run with the wolves, wild child. Give it up, don't ever look back. You are your muse, wild child. Oh, run, wild child, run with the wolves, wild child. And give it up, don't ever look back. And you are your muse, wild child.
Okay, so these are just probably too quiet. Let's see. I'm gonna turn these up.
And you are your muse, wild child.
See how you just have to pay attention to this stuff. It's getting squirrely on certain notes, and so you just have to like. I mean, this process is not like super exciting to watch, but it's just what I have to do.
And you are your muse, wild child.
Right there, too loud. In fact, part of me wonders if I should just be doing this instead. If it makes more sense to just bring this up. Okay. We're just repeating this section here, so I'm gonna go ahead and just stop with the fancy stuff and I'm just gonna copy paste this. Again, I will get fancier with like fills and the feel of it later. I just want to get the stuff in to get the overall. Okay, now I'm changing my mind. I almost want this to be where it starts and swap these. Let me just try that out. Because this crash is like probably where it should end up. I don't know if it should grow beyond this. Okay, and then we can move this like, what do we have here? This guy, see. Just gonna copy and paste this over here.
А если их ускорить?
I just want this to be like beefier, for lack of a better term.
Поехали, плагины. Что будет добавлять первым?
I'm just gonna like give it some clipping, I think, or something like that.
Клипер все-таки, да?
What do I want to use, Caleb?
Боже, там
And
в
also,
лоджике
I
показываются недавние
think I want to try.
юзанные ним плагины. Это так неудобно, это
That sounds like
засоряет
really-
просто поле информации. Не.
I'm a huge fan
хорошо,
of the
что я
bit crusher. It's
Cubase-ом
just like the
пользуюсь.
stock Logic tool. It's like really, really cool. Especially on like kick and snare, kind of leaving the higher end elements alone. But it you perceive it as like really kind of just like punchy, but it's still open because you're leaving the top end bit crushed, if that makes sense. So that's why I'm gonna pull this hi-hat, I'm gonna pull this off. Right? We are losing some energy without that though, so let's do this.
Yeah, a couple quick things. Just reading chat. It's so interesting to see the people that understand the value of this type of process and what's happened so far. Even though it's, a little slow sometimes to watch, getting the right tones, getting things inspiring so that it inspires great things for you is really important. I hear a lot of people just throw stuff against the wall and they don't really make it magical, and then by the end of it, the song just doesn't have that magical feel. And also even just the conversations that they had up front. A lot of people don't realize the value of clear communication, especially if you're working with clients up front, over like almost communicating more than you think you need to just get as much information as you can is really, really important. So as much time as that takes, don't get lost in the slowness of that. Realize the value that comes from those types of things. Some of you get it.
Also, like, if I'm being honest, like 4 or 5 days, and this is not like a disclaimer by any means, but it's just to understand. There was a conversation with Dan. I always forget his last name. Is it Nigro? Who
Yep.
produces? Yeah, like think of somebody who has like hits. Dan Nigro. What has he done? He's
Конечно, люди понимают. Там, если чат почитать, они ему уже в секунду 30 советов дают просто. Там снейр громкие, что-то где-то тихо, короче, барабаны не те, слишком много тарелок. Я только это и слышу. Там одни эксперты сидят, но на видео я вижу всего лишь 4 ведущих, которые это делают, как бы, значит, ребята знают больше, надо вот их послушать, что они предлагают. Мне, допустим, интересно, да, я не совсем согласен, чем он сейчас занимается, допустим, но весь мой процесс происходил и выглядел бы, в принципе, абсолютно так же.
it is a process for
Yep.
sure.
Yeah, I agree.
So-
The other
Буквально и он сейчас это подтверждает. Просто интересно, что он сейчас будет биткрашером делать. Также я сижу с барабанами, сразу делаю им velocity, подгоняю под трек. Стилизация, сразу идет идея, то есть ты идею сразу выплескиваешь свою, быстро работаешь. Я, если засиживаюсь, то это на годы уже, как известно.
all this, it just takes imagination to get there, and he has the vision of where he's going to go. And we'll also give you a chance to work on this too, so we'll give you multis, and you can take and do your own visions with it as well. But there's method in the madness. I don't want you to miss because you're thinking ahead. Be in the moment, be present with it. There's valuable stuff happening right now that if you focus, you'll get it.
So I'm muting this layer now. I use this just to play it in, but I'm going to bring this to, because I'm going to bit crush this kick and snare, and I'm going to unmute this. I'm going to take off this. And now we have just this kick standalone with no bit crusher, and we have bit crusher on just the kick and snare here. Already the snare, I love the way that this snare is sounding. I may separate the kick, most likely will, to process that different, but I'm just going to move quickly here and move forward. What have I done? I've just put bit crusher on this. It has a clipper built in, which I love. So you can bring this clip threshold down, and then I can push up the drive, the resolution, turn that down. That's what's giving it a little bit of like hair. I like to call it hair. Caleb and I love putting hair on our music.
So much hair.
And then there's a bit of mix here that we could play around with if we wanted to. But here's a before and after. So in the context, you're like, oh, but that's like noisy, and there's like noise on. It's like in the. But if I put this in the mix, it's gonna. You'll see, it'll make more sense. So not only
Да,
it's like
всё.
I'm saving headroom too. So it's now hitting at like 11.1, whereas before it was like up to 8.
Сильно плотнее барабаны стали. Я не пользовался биткрашером в барабанах. А вот видишь, в тихих треках все-таки можно их поджать биткрашером, и они станут как бы плотнее. Интересно.
And then I'm probably just gonna put a clipper after that.
Yeah, in context, that works really nicely.
Yep. And then at the end here. Maybe do like a little.
Ну так это везде тогда надо госноты эти сделать. Хорошие барабанчики, кстати, много звуков.
Little tom fill here.
Угу.
I actually think the toms on this this kit here are pretty insane, so I'm gonna try to use these and see
Что
what we
там?
can come up with.
А где все не так?
Just kind of fill that in.
У меня вся семья болеет. Дочка заразилась, жена. И, короче, сегодня, вчера так плохо себя чувствует. Капец.
Let's take the room down. So I can go to these toms individually and just turn the room down. Hear that?
Ага, каждый том он может управлять.
So again, I
да?
want tighter. I'll probably
Надо
do the
будет,
same thing with these toms. I'll bit crush, make them
надо
sound
будет
huge
посмотреть
with
эту
that.
библиотеку. М,
So I'm gonna go in individually. Tom 1 overhead. Let's see.
Что-то я не слышу, чтобы оверхед много делал тут.
Um, do. Same thing, bit crusher.
Да, и что биткрашер тут сделает?
I'm gonna turn the resolution up to 9. So because toms have a little bit more sustain, and I
Ага.
don't want the sustain kind of ringing with that kind of that
То есть
texture. You hear that?
он повышает resolution, получается, на кике и на снейре было 8 бит и больше драйва. Но сейчас он драйв, скорее всего, будет подбивать под звучание. А в томах он делает 9 бит, потому что у томов длиннее сустейн, и он не хочет, чтобы он пересекался с киком и снейром. Хорошо.
It's even worse on 8-bit. I'm gonna turn it up to. I might even turn it up to 10. Shouldn't hear that though, for the most part. In the
Круто, так получается, барабанщики заполняют все свободное пространство своим сустейном, да? Интересно, то есть можно их не сатурировать, получается, а добавлять биткрашер. Я так понимаю, это работает как... как это называется? В Pro L, допустим, в лимитере, да, когда ты лимитером пользуешься, и там есть оверсэмплинг, и вот справа еще кнопочка, я забыл, как она называется, там, где вот тихие моменты ты делаешь, как бы насыщаешь белым шумом, розовым или коричневым. Я забыл.
not quite there, but I'm gonna tweak this. I'm gonna tweak with these velocities. Maybe not there.
Такие призвуки после того.
I might have to stick this little ghost note on like another track, but they're a little loud. Down. Actually, I like the tone, so I just want to turn it down.
Отлично звучит.
Cool. So that's like kind of the idea. Again, this might change. I don't want to spend too much time on this rabbit holing on one little thing here. So I'm going to step out and just listen again to the whole thing. But I want to get to a place where I think the rest of it will be easy. I don't imagine us having a big section like this where we have all these crazy fills and whatnot. We're just going to sort of use, it's kind of like mixing, the concept of mixing and starting at the loudest section first or the biggest section first. So that way, if you know like where you're going and you have that destination kind of figured out, it's easy to kind of like work up to that and use that big section as a reference, so to speak, or like a point to pivot around. Cool. Let's see if the kick here is, it's a little bit. Sometimes all you need to do is turn the kick down, the velocity, and then turn that way up. So you might go, oh, I don't like the sound of that kick. Well, it's because it's the wrong sample, right? We want it to be softer. Also look at other parts of the keyboard here. So I'm going to actually create a separate kick track. By the way, I'm going to turn this stuff, a lot of this stuff into audio eventually. Let's see if there's another kit or maybe even just another type of kick. There we go. So I just tuned it down. And that kind of got me maybe closer to what I want in this section here. So I'm going to just drag this down to the track here. And then turn the volume down. Run, wild child, run with the wolves, wild child. And then let's just roll off the top end really quick. Run, wild child, run with the wolves, wild child. Give it up, don't ever look back. You are your muse, wild child.
Так, внимательно. Эквализация кика.
Still not quite there. I want it to be just a little bit beefier in the low end. Might be able to do that with EQ.
Beefy. Кик у нас занимает место нижнего регистра, получается, от 20 Гц и до 100, условно, 30. Да, до 120 Гц, и он его делает бифи, то есть он ему поднимает, слишком поднимает сабы, да, 50-40 Гц, 60 это как раз саб-низ, нижний регистр, и заполняет полностью киком этот регистр, то есть если у нас нет еще бас-гитары, то можно понять, что бас-гитара будет уже не здесь. Она будет после, там, условно, 100 Гц. Ну, посмотрим. Потому что здесь уже все занято, допустим.
So that's closer to what I want. I still may end up replacing that again. A lot of this is just like try to get the idea, move on.
Run, wild child, run with the wolves, wild child. Give it up, don't ever look back. You are your muse, wild child. Oh, run, wild child, run with the wolves, wild child. And give it up, don't ever look back. And
Let's correct that little.
wolves, wild child. Give it up, don't ever look back. You are your muse, wild child. Oh, run, wild child. Run, wild child. Run with the wolves, wild child.
Oh, you know what?
Run, wild child, run with the wolves, wild child. Give it up, don't ever look back. You are your muse, wild child. Oh, run, wild child.
А здесь уже
And then
можно...
here,
Да,
we
да,
can
да, 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 да.
bring it up.
Супер, отличная идея.
Muse, wild child. Oh, run, wild child. Run with the wolves, wild child. And give it up, don't ever look back.
Okay, that one was a little bit too early. Can you see it's like, it's not that I want it like perfectly on the grid, but it's just slightly.
Back.
О, наконец-то он заметил эту ошибку, потому что она меня давно муляла.
And you
So I'm creating like a little like pickup note there, and a lot of times it's there's different approaches to this, but you can pretty much just like turn the velocity down, and it'll sound different just because it's again it's choosing a different sample.
back. And you are your muse, wild child.
Он говорит о том, что velocity удара кика использует разные сэмплы. Допустим, низкий velocity, там несколько сэмплов, там от 0 до 30, от 30 до 60 velocity используется еще несколько сэмплов. То есть это такой humanize идет легкий, скажем так, не ритмичный, но звуковой, да. Обман, скажем так, слуха того, что это играет не робот, не, да, не инструмент, VST-инструмент, а условно запись живых барабанов.
Let's get this one a little bit closer. Not looking for perfection, but
And you are your muse, wild child.
I'm gonna try turning this up to 100-ish. And then just turning this down. And then I may end up taking this kick and just like moving it over to here instead. So I'll copy this kick pattern by just like bringing this over here. Let me see here.
I just got word we're going to do a really cool competition on the mixing days with some awesome prizes from Native Instruments. They're being very generous. So
Как меня слышно
come
на
on.
айфоне?
Well, come every day, but make sure you're here on Wednesday to hear about that. You guys are going to want to hear about that. It's pretty good.
All right, so what I'm doing here is I'm muting the kick on this track here, right? So most likely just turn into a snare track, and then I've copied it over here. I just need to get rid of all the other stuff. So I'm just gonna delete all the other samples or all the other ones and see and kind of audition how this kick feels in this section. So the low end feels like just a lot more full now, which is what I wanted, and so I'm liking that a lot better.
Oh,
still want just a touch more like top end out of this. So I'm gonna grab something from Neutron. Let's see here. And we'll go with just
Собрался что-то
here.
неутроном делать. Поехали, смотрим.
Just a basic like mid-range kind of move here.
А почему этим эквалайзером? Что в нем такого, что нет в знаменитом лоджиковском эквалайзере? В общем, добавил на 5, на 6 герцах, 6 килогерцах, это самое, несколько децибел на снейр.
Hey, I'm hearing like a weird like snare anomaly thing happen that I don't like, that I need to fix.
Почему он именно неутроном добавил эту частоту?
All of a sudden it's gone. I don't know what happened there. It's weird. Caleb, if you don't mind, I could really use a quick bio break.
Sure. Let's do a 5-minute break.
And, we'll come back and have some. Yeah, like I think it's good to take a quick little ear break, especially when you're just like blasting your ears with drums and drum transients. Like it's good to just step back, literally like 5 minutes. So
We'll see you back in 5.
all right.
Так, 5 minutes таймер, да? Все офнулись. Ну и мы тоже офнемся на 5 минуточек тогда. Замьючу микрофон.
As he's back.
Hi.
It sounds great, man. We're gonna bounce now,
Okay.
but it sounds really good, man. The attention to detail so far. I hope people are picking up on it because it's these little details that make all the difference. So I'm excited to hear where you get to.
Thanks, brother. Yeah, you guys make it easy. Caleb said, it's typical to get this, but what he didn't say is that it's typical to get this at this level. It's not actually like you don't always get stuff that's this good, especially if you're like in the beginning, you're working with like people that are as fresh as you are and as green as you are in all this. But the more you do it, the more you practice, the more you work at these things and pay attention to details, like your artists will rise to your level. Like you'll just get people wanting to reach out, work with you and all that stuff. So it kind of just, it's, I'm very fortunate to have Chris and Lucy send me good quality demos that I can feel inspired by and work off of. So tip my hat to you folks, but we'll see you on the next one.
We'll see you tomorrow.
Yeah, I'm excited. I'm excited to hear where you take it, Dame.
Oh,
Peace. Have fun, guys.
and turn it into an Alice Cooper track.
See you guys
Yeah.
tomorrow.
Love it.
See ya.
All right, who's ready to dive back in? Pick up the pace. One's in chat. If you're ready to rock.
Where do we end? What's the
just keep
the end?
just keep rocking.
What is the how much time?
Maybe
do you have
another
today?
hour. Maybe another hour and a half.
Okay, cool. We'll get cruising.
Run, wild child, run with the wolves, wild child.
Upon fresh listen, I already like what I'm hearing in this kick here, so I'm really happy with that. Again, could always change down the road, but for now, I'm like pretty happy with where that.
Run, wild child, run with
I'm gonna put it down just a little bit here, and maybe gain it up. So I'm gonna do that real quick. If you can do this stuff fast, that's the kind of stuff that you can get away with doing.
Run, wild child, run with the wolves, wild child. Give it up, don't ever look back. You are your moves, wild child.
Делает автоматизацию.
Run with the wolves, wild child. And give it up, don't ever look back. And you are your moves, wild child.
Going down to my toms. Let's bring this over here. Oh, I need to set my my snap to absolute value here.
Да, может быть такая сбивка.
That felt good. Someone's saying it seems like we're skipping the don't EQ An isolation principle. What does that mean? Oh, sorry, I'm missing what you're talking about.
Just
We're
talking
skipping-
about EQ and context instead of isolation. But when you have a vision of what you're trying to do,
Oh, don't get me wrong. Like, yeah. Look, I don't necessarily. I don't EQ, play it, and then forget about it. It's like
Ему написали в чате, типа, кажется, мы пропускаем тот этап, что, типа, не эквализировать соло-инструмент, то есть не слушая другие, в контексте других инструментов. Но тут и так очень мало инструментов, чтобы его, как бы, прям в пачке, типа, не эквализировать. Все слышно.
anyway.
Anyway.
I'll do some more fills here.
Тамбурин.
Maybe we can rely on a round robin here. Okay. Alrighty. Let's go into. Could spend more time on these, but I think for now, I think what we should try to do is just get the rest of the song mapped out drum wise, and then if we have time, like once I can get these drums in, I'm gonna start cooking with like the other elements of the track. Like that stuff will come. Drums typically take a little bit longer for me. So once I can get this kind of drum structure in, I'm going to be a lot quicker when it comes to like adding different layers, and then we can get inspired to most likely going to record Lucy's stuff on Wednesday. Yeah, most likely. Let's start just from the beginning.
Один раз.
Oh, moonchild, born under the starlight.
Oh yeah, really quick. I'm gonna take like literally 60 seconds and do a quick like vocal processing. Do some very quick vocal processing. I kind of want like a slap delay on there just to give us a vibe. So I'm just gonna go real quick here. EQ. Just take out a little bit of the low mid, a little bit of
Эквализация
funkiness
вокала.
here.
This is just a quick thing for inspiration.
Exactly.
No-
I'm not
nothing
gonna
final.
spend much time on this.
Moonchild,
Here, a little bit of just this like 900.
moonchild,
A bit of that.
moonchild, moonchild, moonchild. What is it your heart cries?
Третью гармонику убирает.
Moonchild, what is it your heart cries? All the whispers in the wind know how to carry you home. You were here before your time, caught up in the whip.
A little bit like that.
Moonchild, what is it your heart cries? All the whispers in the wind know how to carry you home.
And then just a quick DS. Quick and dirty DS are here. Oops. DS.
Moonchild, what is it your heart cries?
На 6,3 килогерца диэсер поставил. До 12,5.
In that honeydew glow, under the indigo mood, oh moonchild, what is it your heart cries? All the whispers in the wind know, heart cries, all the whispers in the wind.
Cool. That's fine. I'm fine with that. Limiter and LA2A, and then I'm done. Literally. I just want to level this out, and that's going to help me to feel a little more inspired with this. I'm going to check the level here.
Indigo, oh, our child.
Here. And here.
Still captured still.
I don't know if you noticed, but I actually gained this down just 2 decibels. I'll take
Вокал уже ровный записан, как бы он уже поровненный.
the level here. So I'm going to take the loudest part here,
Captured still.
give it a couple of decibels of gain reduction,
Captured still.
and that's just based on,
Captured still.
let's see how loud the waveform is here.
Captured still.
Okay, cool. LA2A. 2A. We'll go with gray. And come over here.
High. Oh, moonchild, what is it your heart cries? High. Oh, moonchild, what is it your heart cries? All the whispers in the wind know. You were here before your time, caught up in the whiplash, in that honeydew glow, under the indigo moon.
Done. That's all I want for now.
No slap.
Yeah, and then the slap delay. Again, something super simple here. Just do.
Moonchild, born under the starlight. Moonchild, born under the starlight. In the court of distant dreamers, keep your head held high. Oh, moonchild, what is it your heart cries? All the whispers in the wind. Moonchild, born under the starlight, in the court of distant dreamers, keep your head held high. Oh, moonchild, moonchild, born under the starlight, in the court of distant dreamers, keep your head held high. Oh, moonchild,
О.
what is it your heart cries?
Это дорого звучит.
Moonchild, born under the starlight, in the court of distant dreamers, keep your head held high. Oh, moonchild, what is it your heart cries? All the whispers in the wind know how to carry you. You were here before your time, caught up in the whiplash, in that honeydew glow, under the indigo mood. Oh, moonchild, what is it your heart cries? All the whispers in the wind know how to carry you. Hey, hey.
I'm thinking that we bring in kick. I really like how just mellow it is for a long time. How we don't have any drums or anything like that. I'm thinking we bring in the kick right here, and we can either like just like do halftime. Try that. See how that feels. Oops. Might just need it every single one. Let me try that. Okay, we're not building quite yet, so
Could add a draggy thing in every other two or every four.
yeah, totally. In fact, I want this to be darker, so not sure what happened there. See if it makes sense to like no. Just find a different kick sample.
Just do a different track and roll off some more high end.
Yeah.
Создал такой же трек с киком, только более темный.
What's going on there? Must have accidentally copied over some. Yeah, we accidentally have like a. There it is. Think a little devil.
Мгм.
Get out of here.
А здесь нарисовать надо.
Not sure.
Ох, как сложно в лоджике это все делать. Или он так сложно делает, что чему я верю больше.
Here we go. Oh, I'm hearing something. Let's create a track for hats. And I love, really, really love the, let's go Abbey Road. Any of these like 50s, 60s, 70s drummer things are going to be killer for what I'm trying to do. Darker.
So run, wild child, run with the wolves, wild child. Give it up, don't ever look back. You are your muse, wild child. Oh, run, wild child, run with the wolves, wild child. And give it up, don't ever look back. And you are your muse, wild child.
That was almost it.
So run, wild child, run with the wolves, wild child. Give it up, don't ever look back. You are your muse, wild child. Oh, run, wild child, run with the wolves, wild child. And give it up, don't ever look back. And you are your muse, wild child.
The last one was
Muse, wild child. 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 Run, wild child, run with the wolves, wild child. Give it up, don't ever look back.
And then let's do this. Let's go tambo or shaker.
Run, wild child, run with the wolves, wild child. Give it up, don't ever look back. You are your muse, wild child. Oh, run, wild child, run with the wolves, wild child. And give it up, don't ever look back. And you are your muse, wild child.
And I even think it'll work to have a little bit of like tambo snare layer. So
Run, wild child. Ooh, so run, wild child. Run with the wolves, wild child. Give it up, don't ever look back. You are your muse, wild child. Oh, run, wild child. Run with the wolves, wild child. And give it up, don't ever look back. And you are your muse, wild child.
cool.
Could go to you could go to a more traditional tambo rhythm there when it all comes in.
Yeah, Yeah, shaker tambo. I was thinking like shaker could come in on this half here.
Run, wild child, run with the wolves, wild child. Run, wild child. Run, wild child, run with the wolves. Run, wild child, run with the wolves, wild child.
Let's see what this shaker sounds like instead.
Run, wild child, run with the wolves. Run, wild child, run with the wolves, wild child. Run, wild child, run with the wolves, wild child. Give it up, don't ever look back. You are your muse, wild child. Oh, run, wild child.
Yeah, maybe we could go. Where are we at here? Kick. Kind of thinking we do this.
Run, wild child, run with the wolves, wild child.
Little thing isn't really working. You know, it might be kind of cool, Caleb, is if we just do your little draggy thing
Mm-hmm.
you're talking about. I'm gonna sample that like softer hit right there. See if we can like reverse it. Oh, shnikes. I didn't mean to do that. Of course, we don't have any audio. It's barely there, but it's there. A bit of like,
Хочешь записать и реверс сделать, я так понимаю.
come on now. I think what I need to do is change my bouncing settings to include. So what I'm going to do here is just reverse this.
So run, wild. So run, wild child, run with the wolves, wild child.
And then this needs to come back down to where it was.
So run, wild child, run with the
Чё у
wolves,
тебя там
wild
с киком, чел?
child. Give it up, don't ever. So run, wild child.
Yeah, I'm hearing like a whoosh, right? Like some kind of like a.
Could layer it with some of that.
So run, wild child, run with the wolves, wild child.
This is also not quite working yet. Let's figure out how to get this to put the same spring reverb on it.
At the end of today, I'm going to give you all the multi-track that Dane got, those guitar and vocal, and y'all can have fun with your own versions of these. We can share them with each other.
So I'm going to transpose this down as well. See what that does. Oh, but it won't let me do that yet. I hate that part of like when you reverse something, you have to bounce it in place again. So we're going to do that. So now I had to bounce in place the reverse so that way I could tone or transpose it down.
So run, watch. So run, watch.
And then put the spring on it.
You know it needs a little lap slide.
Yeah.
So run, my child.
Should we record that?
Yeah, just stand up and do it.
Get it right on the... See if I can bring my mic close to me. I don't have any other mics set up right now, otherwise I would do that. I guess I could fire up the Soyuz, but let's just do this. We'll just record this a couple times, bringing it on channel 2 here.
You know, the old dad bod belly slide.
Yes, that's exactly it. I need to change my input settings to universal audio. My Nike shorts are actually sounding pretty good. So I'm going to get really close and personal with y'all. Show you some hip.
Mm-hmm.
So run, my child. Run with the wolves, my child. Give it up, don't ever look back. You are your muse, my child. Oh, run, my child.
You like that?
It's the best thing that's happened to me all week.
Y'all didn't know what you were signing up for when you signed up, but you signed up.
You might be able to stack some of those, huh?
That's what I'm going to do. I'm just going to go left and right. So,
Yeah, about to throw some dollar bills at you, Dane.
yeah, might get some cash today. So what I'm going to do is just double these and see how they sound. This may or may not work, but it's the kind of stuff that you just try it. If it works,
Alex
cool.
Alex says that's why I signed up in the first place.
Yeah. All right.
There you go. Beautiful.
Yeah, baby.
Those are great.
I'm gonna group these together and call these. Or actually, no. This is what I'll do. I'm gonna create a single stereo file and just bounce these all together.
No, I'm being serious. That's exactly what we were looking for. You'll hear it. You'll get it.
Mhm.
So run, my child. Run with the wolves, my child. Give it up, don't ever look back. You are your muse, my child. Oh, run, my child.
Чел просто об штаны потер и записал звук. И теперь такой звук использует в
Is
проекте.
that right?
You want one that early?
No, we don't need that one. needs just a little bit of reverb.
Just
probably
maybe just stretch it a hair longer so it kind of fits the beat.
So run, my child, run with the wolves, my child.
Explain what you're wanting again.
Just a hair longer on that slide, just to stretch it just the smallest amount.
Oh yeah, I see what you're saying.
Just to kind of breathes with the track.
Let me do it per slide so that it's
Pretty sure Data and I have some sort of clothing, skin.
fetish.
No, that's not what I was going to say. I was going to say some sort of sound with clothing or skin in every song we've ever done.
But it's accurate. Yeah. My bad.
You get that's one way to put it. I'm just not sure it's that kind of class.
Just no, yeah. We'll try to keep it PG. All right.
No, I love the sound of like skin or just like dragging.
Yeah.
So run.
You could do it on top of that sound too. The offbeat sounds cool, but you could try it like with that
I'm just trying to figure out
reverse
how to
tambo
slide
sound.
these without. Oh, here we go. Let's try that. Cool.
So run, my child. So run, my child, run with the wolves, my child.
I want it to come in earlier, huh?
You could layer it over the top of that tambo reverse.
Oh, I know what I'm gonna do. I know what I'll do. We're just gonna go like this. We're gonna cheat. And just go. Like, where does this start here? Literally just go crop this out. Put it right there.
Love how I can hear your air conditioning also in the background of the
mine?
of the slide.
Oh, in the recording.
Yeah.
Run, my child.
That didn't quite work. Let's see here. There it is.
Run, my child.
Yeah, so I just want to go like this. So take a little TLC, so bear with us here.
Run, my child, run with the wolves, my child.
О,
Run, my
вот это музыкально уже звучит.
run with the wolves, my child. Give it up, don't ever look back.
Why don't we just repeat those two, yeah?
Sure.
It's kind of nice to have them different, but
Hmm.
I think don't overthink it. So what I'm going to do is just fade these in. This.
Run, my child.
That.
Run, my child, run with the wolves, my child. Give it up, don't ever look. Run, my child, run with the wolves, my child. Give it up, don't ever look back. You
might come back to that sound and finesse it a little bit more, but I'm just going to quickly put some room tone on this tambourine. Where am I? Tambo. Do I have the right tambourine? I am on the right one. Oh, it's an overhead thing. It just doesn't have enough reverb on it, so that's fine. I just need to put some on there. So I'll just do a quick room type vibe.
Child, run with the wolves, wild child. Give it up, don't ever look back. You are
Стоять.
the wolves, wild child. Oh, run, wild child. Run with a child. Run with the wolves, wild child. A child. Run with the child. Run with the wolves, wild child.
This one's too quiet.
A child, run with the wolves, wild child. Give it up, don't ever look back.
That was too quiet.
A child,
We can rely on a round robin here probably and just do it all the same velocity.
a child, run with the wolves, wild child. Give it up, don't ever look back. You are your muse, wild child.
Turn it down.
A child, run with the wolves, wild child. Give it up, don't ever look back. You are your muse, wild child. Oh, run, wild child. Run with the wolves, wild child.
What just happened there?
Run, wild child. Run with the wolves, wild child. And give it up, don't ever look back. And you are your muse, wild child.
Yeah, that's all going to sound so cool, and we have all the other stuff in there. So again, imagination. I know there'll be some other guitars and pads and stuff, so it's not going to be just so drum, but I think when all that stuff's in there, it's going to sound really nice.
Too much?
Would it be lame to just like do the traditional chicka chicka kaka chicka chicka?
Oh, I'm going to
chicka
do
kaka?
that as well,
Oh, okay.
for sure. This is kind of like a snare accent. Subtle. That's too loud.
Also, why is my camera off? Let's find out.
Mine was doing that earlier too, so I don't know what's going on.
Отлично.
I think I'm cool with that, so I'm
Да.
gonna bring it down to 83. And I'm gonna just quantize those hits. Got these weird like triplet hats that are not really working. Or like not hats, symbols, sorry. Right there.
потихонечку делает трек уже, видите, вот что-то бесило, какие-то моментики, ты слушаешь, вносишь правки, уже у него и сбивки барабанные там нормально слушаются, где-то Humanize убрал, где-то добавил, где-то триплетс на крэше убрал, то есть все превращается потихонечку в такую приятную картину.
Yep. Yeah, whenever we just had an event in London where we were live in the studio, and whenever I get my camera equipment back from that, the settings are always changed, and I don't know why some setting is causing it to die.
That's better. I'd even take it down just a hair more. So these ones are pretty much the same. I could have just kept it going. I think I want these to be lower. There we go.
So run, wild child, run with the wolves, wild child. Give it up, don't ever look back. You are your muse, wild child. Oh, run, wild child, run with the wolves, wild child. And give it up, don't ever look back. And you are your muse, wild child.
Yeah.
Угу.
A little bit of a tom fill. Might be cheesy, but I don't know.
I liked it.
There. Come on, Dane.
In the air tonight, anyone?
Gotta bring your finger drum A game.
Say that again.
Gotta bring your finger drum and A game.
I know. And I knew that was going to be Achilles heel today.
I'm just...
It's cool.
Yeah, I like it.
I actually kind of want these to be drier though. Like right now, they're a little bit too roomy. I want that like 70s dry tom sound. So I'm going to see, I think this kit here has that tone more. Maybe not. Let me see. I think this is the, where's my friend's one? Oh, it's this one. Yeah. Yeah, that's the one right there. I'm gonna do another tom track. Oh, there's not enough. Only there was more of these. Might need to blend them. I don't know. You could also use the Transient Designer, the Transient Master by Native Instruments. This thing is like one of my favorites. Then just darken it.
А что он сделал?
So
Sounds much more 70s now.
yeah, so that is like just a quick this is like my favorite one of my favorite
Okay.
plugins.
Me too. I love it. It's really, I use it all the
So
time.
simple and easy, and it's got a limiter built into it, so you can drive the attack of things. If I wanted to like drive the attack into like the limiter, I could. Right now, I've already got bit crusher on there. That's doing kind of my just my getting the beef out of the drums. These.
То есть он уменьшил транзиент мастером сустейн на томы.
Maybe I'll combine these. I just want the last ones there. Kind of unconventional to combine two kits for toms, but sometimes that's what you do. There we go.
Cool.
Let's I'm feeling this build still. Like, let's get that. Just feeling kind of cool.
Run, wild child.
Let's see here.
So run, wild child. Run with the wolves, wild child. Give it up, don't ever.
I think we could probably have this repeat.
So run, wild child. Run with the wolves, wild child. Give it up, don't ever look back. You are your muse, wild child. Oh, run, wild child. Run with the wolves, wild child. And give it up, don't ever look back. And you are your muse, wild
Классный инструментик он сейчас юзает.
captured still.
So that's just like an idea of what we might add in subtle amounts. Some of you are saying, "Oh, but we're losing the guitars." Yeah, I totally get that. Like, it's not. Again, this is all going to be blended in. I'm just hearing the part, trying to hear like what's coming through, and then we can tuck things back. Cool. I'm not even going to record that now. I was just kind of jamming with it and trying to feel that out. But again, I think I want to just keep playing around with this like build here.
So run, wild child. Run with the wolves, wild child. Give it up, don't ever look back. You are your muse, wild child. Oh, run,
Right here, I think we'd have like just dun dun go, right? Dun dun go.
you are your muse, wild child. Oh, run, wild child.
keep listening to it and see what it needs.
So run, wild child, run with the wolves, wild child.
I have an idea for some additional like layers here. I gotta find out where my
Класні інструментики у нього подобрані.
So run, wild child, run with the wolves, wild child. Give it up, don't ever look back. You are your muse, wild child. Oh, run, wild child, run with the wolves, wild child. And give it up, don't ever look back. And you are your muse, wild child.
I know it's like kind of synthy, but my thought is to make it more like, let's see.
Natural.
Dane, are you playing the keys in scale mode, or do you have? So this is an instrument called circular. This is a really cool kind of like looper style thing that you can change the key of. So I've done that.
Он просто одну зажимает, а это как
Actually
лупер.
got it in the key that I want, and I can't even remember how I did that. Oh, it's right here, D minor. So just a quick way to record some atmosphere. I'm gonna cut out the low end on it. I really just want this kind of like top sparkly stuff.
So run, wild child, run with the wolves, wild child. Give it up, don't ever look back. You are your muse, wild child. Oh, run, wild child, run with the wolves, wild child. And give it up, don't ever look back. And you are your muse, wild child.
Cool. Can you hear how subtle that is?
It's nice though.
I'm not holding it the whole way here. I go, let it come off. And then it just like kind of blends in with that circular guitar going.
So run, wild child, run with the wolves, wild child. Give it up, don't ever look back. You are your muse, wild child. Oh, run, wild child, run with the wolves, wild child.
And I'm holding it out on this one.
Muse, wild child.
I mean, dude, there's so
Круто.
much stuff we could do. I could spend hours, literally. And so this is, I would say, what separates an event like this from me just like trying. Like, I would spend a lot of time crafting the perfect sounds
100%
in
можно
this
провести
section here.
в поисках звука много
I want to be
времени.
careful to not do that. I may do some of that offline and just kind of come show you like, hey, this is how I changed this thing. This gave me like inspiration to do another thing. It's like we're here with these parameters of like time constraints and things like that, and want to show you guys again what Caleb said is like the high level takeaway of the process. But yeah, I could. There's in Contact has just a gajillion sounds that are so cool, super inspiring. Wanted to highlight a couple of these that are new, that are super fun, super cool, like this looper type thing. It combines like 4 sounds into one. So, and it has like, I could take some of these layers off and we could even try to see what that sounds like to do that. So we have like that has kind of a brassy sound So let's go through and just kind of isolate these one by one, turn them off, and see what we're dealing with here. There's the outer layer A. We turn this one on. Maybe just a subtle layer there. Let's try this one. So there's that brass sound, synthetic brass. That's got like an 80, kind of a 70s brass synth sound. Single drop. Probably won't hear that until later. I don't think we're getting that at all. Oh, Joe's right. Yeah, I don't hear anything. We could turn this sound down a little bit if we wanted.
So run, wild child, run with the wolves, wild child. Give it up, don't ever look back. You are your muse, wild child. Oh, run, wild child, run with the wolves.
I'm hearing some, this might sound weird, but I'm hearing, I'm actually hearing some like tremolo strings. I don't know how it's gonna sound yet. We're gonna just take a peek and see if we can't find something in Contact to give us like some kind of a tremolo. Let's see if we go into strings. Emotive strings. Let's see what we've got there. We go down to the sound and choose. Where are my articulations in this? This one might not be the right thing to use. Playback. That's not what I'm looking for. Let's try this. Small and dry. Ooh, let's go haunted.
Красивые.
Cool. Let's see here. I'm trying to find out where. Find a tremolo. Da, 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 da. Change the sustain, people are saying.
Down where it says sustain.
Oh, thank you. Duh, it's right in front of me. I'm always looking for like tiny little things. They made it easy. Tremolo.
So run, wild child.
Nope. I was on the wrong thing there. Let's go. Just call them trem strings.
добавляет потихоньку, вот здесь видно громкость, и ищет sweet spot.
So run, wild child, run with the wolves, wild child. Give it up, don't ever look back. You are your muse, wild child. Run, wild child, run with the wolves, wild child. And give it up, don't ever look back. And you are your muse, wild
Yeah, I'm gonna bring this in slowly with some volume automation, and I'm gonna perform the automation. So give me latch here.
So run, wild child, run with the wolves, wild child. Give it up, don't ever look back. You are your muse, wild child. Run, wild child, run with the wolves, wild child. And give it up, don't ever look back. And you are your muse, wild child.
Get rid of these.
So run, wild child, run with the wolves, wild child. Give it up, don't ever look back. You are your muse, wild child. Run, wild child, run with the wolves, wild child. And give it up, don't ever look back. So run, wild child, run with the wolves, wild child. Give it up, don't ever look back. You are your muse, wild child. Run, wild child, run with the wolves, wild child. And give it up, don't ever look back. And you are your muse, wild child.
Кайф, хорошо подвел.
In the end here, I want these rides to come up more. Where are they? Where are my rides? These. And not these, actually. Still have some work to do on the drums, but we get the idea. Someone said save. It's a good idea. Auto saves in the background, fortunately, but it's always good.
So run, wild child, run with the wolves, wild child. Give it up, don't ever look back. You are your muse, wild child. Oh, run, wild child, run with the wolves, wild child. And give it up, don't ever look back. And you are your muse, wild child.
I don't know if I want to use those tremolo strings, but I'll play the part for now. Yeah, we can change the sound later if we want. So performing it, I'm not like the greatest performer in terms of piano, but come in and tweak the. What else do you want? I come up here to my record settings and go to MIDI chase. So that way I can play notes in this middle of the MIDI note.
Чел там бороду чешет в микрофон, весь стрим просто. Зачем эта нота там нужна? Я вообще минимально с ним не согласен. По итогу все делает правильно.
Captured still.
I'm going to bring this quick little layer here.
А вот это что за инструментик он юзает сейчас? Хочу, чтобы показал.
Hey, y'all, I'm gonna drop the multi-tracks in chat right now if you want to play with this song and do your own version of it.
These notes aren't even playing right here because it's too high off the grid. So I wanted to be able to do higher notes. But
Сафрон.
for now,
Так и
we'll just
называется, да?
imagine that. See how that sounds all together.
So run, wild child, run with the wolves, wild child. Give it up, don't ever look back. You are your muse, wild child. Oh, run, wild child, run with the wolves, wild child. And give it up, don't ever look back. And you are your muse, wild child. Captured still.
Cool. Are we out of time?
Yep. We're just starting to cook too, but tomorrow we'll crush it. Hey, do you want her to do vocals tomorrow, or do you want another day on it and do vocals on Wednesday?
Круто, ребята демонстрировали как бы точную, четкую работу. Конечно, инструменты были подготовлены, он не искал их, ему не надо было их искать. Все было готово, и какие-то идеи, скорее всего, он набрасывал, но видно, что он работал от себя, и все партии были написаны здесь и сейчас. Вот как ребята подготавливают песни для радио. Как бы за 3 часа он сделал, в принципе, всю коробку основную. Предлагают мультитреки, не знаю, смогу ли я их достать, но если вам интересно, пишите.
Thursday and Friday that will have really cool prizes from Native Instruments that I will announce on Wednesday. We also have some discount codes and other cool stuff for you from Native Instruments. I'll get that all ready for tomorrow. But yeah, thanks for everyone being here.
Круто, я пропустил все коды для Native Instruments. Но ничего, как бы вот такой вот эфирчик. Такой вот был первый день написания радио хита. Вот. Всем приятного просмотра. А я заканчиваю и ложусь спать. Всем хороших проектов. Всем пока.